Everyone, I am Professor Santosh Kumar, Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna. Today, we will discuss how to plan for overseas studies. Normally, after undergraduate programs or the MBA or the master's degree, we wanted to go for the doctoral programs for better career path. See, some of the students may be interested in data science. Some of the students may be interested in agricultural, climate change, or natural resource economics, or finance area. Whatever area you choose, the university departments are very important. Ivy League colleges are very important. If you are in Singapore, you have to plan with University of Singapore or the Nanyang Business School. If you are in the US, again you have to plan with the top 20 B schools or the top 20 departments like University of California, Berkeley, University of Texas, College Park, or Booth School, Chicago Booth School, Wharton School of Business, or the University of Pennsylvania. I mean, you need to focus only good B schools. It may be Carnegie Mellon, or if you are in the United Kingdom, then you should see London School of Economics or London Business School. The most important thing that we need to learn how to plan. What is the calendar? What is the timeline for this? So the basic requirement that we have for the higher study is, first is the exam point of view. Unless you clear the TOEFL, GRE and GMAT. If you take GRE and GMAT, you have to score more than 90 percentile in all the sections to secure the scholarship, teaching assistantship and the research assistantship. Coming to recommendations letter, you must have more than 3 recommendation letter which is directly communicated to the graduate departments wherever you apply. The letters could be more than 3, but you must be sincere that it should not be ornamental at all. This letter must be from the teachers who have taught you. They know very well what was the class size, what was your performance, and actually they can comment about it. The next point is academic performance is also just slightly, it should be higher than 8. Next is statement of purpose. Statement of purpose is the most important element of the graduate applications. In a statement of purpose, you write how you are likely to contribute. What are the gaps that you have? What is your plans? What are the future plans? How you are going for the capacity building which will be help for the humanities, right? And ultimately you need to discuss how it is a good fit actually. There you can also highlight if you have spoken with some of the specific professors of that department and what are their areas and how these areas are the good fit for you, right? If you have spoken, you can highlight their names, you can highlight their areas, and they have also evinced interest in your research. Next is, how will you highlight those professors unless and until you have had a word with the professors? So if you are planning for the next year, right, then in this year, by 15th October, the entire document should reach to the graduate departments, right? So by 15th October, the entire document should be ready. It all depends. Did you start talking to professors 1 year well in advance, or 8 to 9 months well in advance, so that if they have prospective projects and if they have any funds available for your project, they can always let you know, right? And the last is application by 15th October. Unless and until you submit your document by 15th October or 30th October, you won't be eligible for the teaching assistantship or the research assistantship. You may get admissions, but just to get the full-fledged scholarship, right, your application should reach well in advance, right? See, the biggest advantage of going for the higher study is the launch platform will change. If you are at the undergraduate degree, normally you start your job with the executive level and you take almost 5 to 10 years by the time you reach your assistant manager. If you start your career with the postgraduate program, it is highly likely that you start your career with management training or so-called assistant manager. But the moment you join the PhD program and after 5 years or 7 years if you graduate, you start your career somewhere very close to vice president, somewhere very close to consultant, senior consultant, director in a particular department, a specific project head. I mean, these are the benefits of going for the PhD. So this is all about how we can plan for the overseas doctoral program. Thank you very much.